things that you have to offer a man?
Nothing, and nothing.
What do you need from a man who you're going to take seriously?
Money. Pay all my bills and take care of what else I got going on. And then
You're not making great money, right? And then you go home and play video games. Okay? You're headed to a life of being, in 2024, you're headed to a life of being an incel. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Purple Pill Strategies, guys. We talk about real talk, women, and relationships, guys. So in this video, guys, you see the title and thumbnail. We're talking about that money. We're talking about that Skrilla, right? So, and what we got going on, man, in this climate we got going on, we got a lot of guys that's pretty much priced out the game, guys. I'm gonna give you an example, right? One of my best friend, right? He works a regular job. He does like signs or something like that. And he, we were going out to the club heavy and stuff like that. But he just kind of gave up going out. It's like he just kind of like, it's like he can't keep up, right? So he just pretty much is not coming out with me no more. Like I'm saying, man, let's go out, let's do this, man. Let's go, hook, get a table, blah, blah. He don't even want to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because he's priced himself out of the game. He realized that he can't get no woman. And I don't judge men, but he's a good looking dude, fit guy, always had game with women back in the day when that's all that mattered, right? Now, the way society is, that don't matter, right? So back in them days, you know what I'm saying, while I was messing with women, he used to mess with way more women than me. I'm more of a quality over quantity guy. But my point is that I was getting on my grind, right? So I got a business that I've been running for about 10 years now, and I make good money doing it. So now I can go out in the marketplace with women and provide that, as AMS say, dangle the carrot over top of their head or whatever. So that's what I pretty much do, guys. Okay, man, you got women out here. You got women bucket heads, guys. I'm talking about 6s and 7s, guys. I call them 6s and 7s with makeup on, okay? With makeup on the eyelash. When some of the eyelashes that they got on, they can block the sun with these eyelashes. I'm like, the way I look at it is the bigger the eyelash, the uglier the woman, guys. The bigger the eyelash, the broker the woman, guys. Okay, man. It's ridiculous what's going on right now. But these women see what's going on social media. They see, Ari with a money bag, she getting tricked on, and she's getting, the new Bentley Bentayga and all that stuff like that. And they like, well, I can do it too, right? So with social media and all the dating apps and stuff like that, the pendulum is shifted where now these women are getting a lot more traction, but basically from simps and stuff like that. But I say this to say that you need to have a disposable income, guys. You have to get on your grind right now. If you're making $50K a year, you need to have a nighttime side hustle. You need to be starting some kind of internet side hustle, start a YouTube channel, do whatever you got to do, right? I don't really need to do a YouTube channel, but I just feel like I got a lot of stuff I need to talk about, guys. So definitely like, comment, and subscribe. But my point is, you guys gotta have some form of a hustle, guys. Like 50, 60K back in the day, I'm gonna say pre-pandemic, and actually was better. But in 2015, that was more acceptable than now. These women, they want guys making 150, 200, $300,000 a year. They want the lifestyle, right? And they don't want to work for it. A lot of these women, I'm gonna say a lot of these women don't have a lifestyle. A lot of these women do make great money, but they want somebody doing better than them, right? So you got women making 80, 70, 60, or whatever. They don't want to meet it with, they don't want to have a guy that makes that. They want to have a guy that makes 100, 110, 125, 130, that is a generous guy, a guy that's going to offer up, take him on dinner dates and take him to get, purses and do all the lifestyle stuff. You know what I'm saying? They looking for the lifestyle, right? Because we all know social media is nothing but a lifestyle, right? It's not real life, right? Everybody just posts their wins, none of their losses on social media. You can't look at social media and be like, man, I can't believe this dude is, blah, 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 blah. What Kevin Gates said? Kevin Gates said, comparison is the killer of all joy, guys. I want you guys to take a break from social media. Especially my younger guys who ain't really still trying to get up in the game. I want you to take a break from social media. Just take a break. Get off social media drugs, okay? Take a break, okay? Because everybody needs to be getting money. Now, the thing is, everybody can't get money. And that leads to, you got the incels, you got guys doing, self-deletion, you got guys, it's going to be a bad thing when you got a guy who has to go to work to eat, but he can't get no booty. It's like, that's the most frustrated person in the world, right? Because what do we want as men? We want booty. Why? Like, everything we do is to get booty. We wear nice clothes to get booty. We do everything. We drive nice cars to get booty. We do everything to get booty, right? I mean, we wake up in the morning with our meters on rock. Okay, why? Booty. Everything is for booty, guys. Once you get that in your head, why you do what you do, you understand why things are the way they are, right? And it's sad because when you think about stuff and the way it really is in real life, it's kind of depressing. You're like, man, I can't believe I just made $4,000-$5,000 this week just to get some booty. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I'm saying? But that's why you got to have hobbies and all that stuff like that, man. So your life is fulfilled 100%, right? You don't want to be doing everything just to get booty. But guys, it's imperative. It's imperative that you get on your grind and start hustling and do something. Okay, I advocate doing a business, but if you can't do a business, hell, work 3 jobs, work 4 jobs. Even if you got no time, at least you got a nice spot, driving nice cars and all that stuff like that, and you can leverage that to get whatever woman that you want to get, right? Because a lot of these guys can get women. They're used to getting what used to be the 8s and 9s. The 8s and 9s are on another stratosphere now. The new 8s and 9s are what used to be the 6s and 7s. Okay, in the way this thing works, right? If you get on dating apps, you got these women that think that literally that if you grow up, I'm 35 years old. If you grew up back in the day, you look at these women and say, man, we never look twice at these women. I never looked twice at these women. These women on here got demands and all this stuff like that, getting all these likes and all this validation. Now she has upgraded herself to an 8 or 9. And it's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Like, the women that are 6s and 7s today are just disgusting, right? Because you can you'll have women trying to hit on you and they look like crap, right? Okay, man, I don't want none of them. I curve women all day, right? So, I'll be out at the club and it'd be like a regular looking chick come holler at me. I just curve because I know what I can get, what I've been getting, and what I'm trying to get. Like, I'm not doing that, right? I want all you guys to be in that position to not just take the low-hanging fruit, but shake the tree and get the fruit all the way from the top. Not just pull the low-hanging fruit, guys, okay? That's going to help this whole game get back to normal, guys. So how you going to combat that? Get off of social media. Get on your grind. Stop taking what you can get, okay, with women, right? Don't 4 or 5 taking you is trying to give you some booty. Don't just reject her. Work harder to get what you can get. Don't just take what you can get. You have to work harder to get what you can get, and that's why a lot of guys are falling out of the game. And only like the top 1% of guys got all the baddies, right? So we got to get this whole ecosystem back working, and I feel like a lot of it is pulling back your validation from women, right? Because if you get on social media and you go on these OF fans pages and OF models and all these Instagram models and these booty models and any woman online just posting, right? Yeah, I'm gonna say it like this: any woman that get on social media and just show her booty can get 5,000 followers, right? I met one chick in a club and she was like, you can take my Instagram. I was like, I don't do Instagram. She's like, just take my Instagram, right? She had 19,000 followers. I said, what are you, a celebrity? She said, oh, no. I said, where you work at? She said, oh, I'm a property manager. I said, you a property manager? Why you got 19,000 followers? You see what I'm saying? You see what's going on? It's ridiculous right now. A lot of you guys, to get this thing going back the right way, you have to pull back your validation to women. You have to pull back your attention to women, right? Because with women, attention is worth more than gold, right? Okay, you got women in relationships that still, when I see a lot of these women that are in relationships still getting on social media, showing off a lot of skin and all that stuff like that, I'm like, man, what is going on, man? What is the problem? That's how much attention that they need, right? Okay, and it all comes back to trying to find the highest value man, right? So I want you guys to be the highest value man. Stop making chump change. Stop making $50,000 a year or whatever. You need to get on your grind and you need to hustle. You have to hustle. You have to hustle. I know it's hard sometimes. Hustle, guys. When I started my business, I was working a regular 9 to 5, only making $16,000 a year. I would do night job. I would do side jobs after work while everybody going to the bar and getting drinks and stuff like that, or going home and playing video games and all that stuff, watching TV, Netflix. I was doing side jobs. I wouldn't get home until like maybe 11 o'clock at night, knowing that I got to turn around and be up by 6. Oh, I think it was 5 at the time, guys. Like I wouldn't get no sleep, but it all paid off because once I got fired from that job, I went full-fledged into my own business, guys. Okay, I got my own home improvement business where we're doing commercial stuff. We're doing everything, right? So the side jobs I was doing, I was actually promoting this stuff on Craigslist, guys, and I was getting traction and stuff like that. And I just moved on to my own thing. So, guys, that's the kind of hustle you need to do. Whatever you're doing, there could be a side hustle to that, guys. If you're working in an HR firm or whatever, you can do HR work, consultant, or it's so much stuff that you can do you can turn your job into a side hustle as well, guys. You work at a auto mechanic shop, hey, put out an ad and you do mobile oil changes and stuff like that. You got to hustle, okay? Anything that you're working at, you can turn that into your own personal side hustle, and then you can take it and make it your own full-fledged business where you can start pulling the real dough, right? And then when you do that, it comes easy. When you're out at the club, you're not worried about buying a bottle. You know, when you go to the car dealership, you got great credit. You can go get that Benz you want. You can go get that crib you want. And then you can just meet women. You can just use their hypergamy nature against them. That's it. These women ain't nothing. I don't recommend nobody getting in a relationship, but if you want to smash a lot of women, you're going to have to get some money. You're going to have some disposable income. That is the key to this thing. You need to have disposable income, because if you scratching and scraping, how you going to have women? It costs a lot of money to date women these days, guys. These women, as you see, back in the day, they had the Cheesecake Factory crap going on. You can't even take a woman to the damn Cheesecake Factory anymore. That's cheap. All these women want to go to Ocean Prime and Capitol Grill and all this stuff like that. So how you finna do that and you barely can take care of your own personal life? If you doing that, you don't even need to be focused on women. You need to be focused on something else. But I say you can still focus on women. Use the women. Use that as your motivator to get money. Okay? These days in 2024 is all about the finances. It's all about the bag. You see it all over the place. You got to get the bag. Okay? If something don't work, try something else. If something don't work, try something else until you have at least 2 to 3 hustles that you running, making money. If you got to do if you got a hustle that you doing on the weekend, you got a hustle you doing at night, and you working your day job, stacking up money, and then you can do what you got to do. But what you shouldn't do is have your 9 to 5 where you're not making great money, right? And then you go home and play video games. Okay, you're headed to the life of being in 2024. You're headed to the life of being an incel. Okay, you making $50,000 right now. You're headed to the life of being an incel, because the only women you're gonna be able to get is like recipes of Kevin Samuels. The only women you're gonna get is Big Shirley. That's it. That's the only woman that wants you, Big Shirley. Or if you go down to the trailer park and pick up some of this trailer trash. Okay, some of this Jerry Springer trailer trash. That's the only women that's gonna deal with you. No teeth, on meth, and all that. If you want to deal with them kind of trash women, that's on you. I don't deal with trash women. I don't deal with bucket heads. I don't deal with none of these women that, come on, man. Women got the gel tats and all that, man, and the purple hair and all that. I don't deal with none of that. Okay? I deal with decent women. Okay? They got their head on straight, got a good job and all that. If you want to date them women, you're going to have to do more. Because if you not, somebody else will. You cannot walk against the wind. Okay? I'm tired of all these guys walking against the wind, talking about, man, I can't believe I gotta do this and do that. Well, just don't. Hey, that's why they got the MGTOWs. That's why they got the MGTOWs. If you don't want to walk with the wind and go with the current, well, hey, that's up on you. Me, I'm going with the current, right? I'm trying to make $200,000 next year. Okay. Hey, if you ain't trying to do that, I'm sorry. It ain't for you. Hey, it ain't for you. Back in the day, that worked. High school, that worked. Man, back when I was 21, guys, broke, I would go to the club and pull 6 women, smash them all. That's back in the day before social media. That's back in the day before dating apps. Back in the day before all these things that came along, technology that messed up the whole ecosystem. But now that it's here, you're going to have to live with it. You can't go up to social media. You can't go up to Meta and pull the plug on Meta. You can't go up to Tinder and Hinge headquarters and put a plug on it. So, hey, you're going to have to walk with it or get out the way. Simple as that. That's the only way. You got to wear nice stuff, man. This shirt was expensive, man. Peacock. That's the only way. I'm sorry. If you're looking to get in a relationship, hey, do whatever you got to do. Maybe you find a woman that's doing that. But for guys that just want to smash women, have rotations, you're going to have to get some money, because if you spinning plates, you got 3-4 women, that's going to cost money. And I don't want you spending your rent money on trying to spin plates and all that stuff. Okay, man? I don't want you to go broke trying to keep up. You don't want, women are expensive, guys. That's the key to this whole thing. These women are way more expensive now than they were back in the day. So get on your grind, get some motion, put down the lotion. Okay? Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.